Hello and welcome back to Green Over Toronto. My name is Ivy and in today's video we are doing the March monthly for Leo. Hello my Leos, I hope you had a very good February. I hope you managed to survive Mercury retrograde unscathed. Finally into March with Mercury finally going, with Mercury finally direct. The first 2 weeks of March we are going to have the post shadow for Mercury retrograde, which is, is going to be a little, still going to see a few flavors of that, but afterwards we're gonna finally get out of that energy and we're going to be able to go straight forward direct. So let's get into your reading. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Please use your discernment, as not every message will resonate for you, and that is perfectly fine. Okie dokie then. So your very first card that has come out is number 22, Kundalini Rising, Ignite Your Passion for Life. So this is definitely looking like this is going to be a month where you are feeling more bold, you're feeling more impassioned, you're feeling very led towards change, I guess I want to say. We do have Zadkiel coming out with forgiveness and Sandalphon with prayer, so you got two angel cards. Definitely kind of looks as though your prayers, your prayers are going to be answered. It all just takes time. There is something, however, that you do need to let go of, or you need to forgive. This may be something that you yourself have done, or other people have done to you, or you have done to others. It's time to let go of that. It's time to move on. It's time to start planning and preparing for the future, right? Your Astro card, you do have Vesta. So Vesta number 24. Vesta is the sacred flame. It is all about devotion, potential, concentration, dedication, service to others, inner fire, purpose, sexual healing, and righteousness. I think of Vesta as the kind of light that keeps not only you going, but kind of ignites that kind of passion within you, right? It is that Kundalini, that Kundalini rising energy. It is the energy of what is your soul's purpose and how are you going to go about making that your reality. I also look at Vesta as all about home and hearth as well. It is all about home and hearth. It is about your family connections. It's all about where you settle down and lay roots as well. I always look at it as Vesta being very Cancerian in energy, to an extent. It is that home and hearth. It is that service to others that Cancer seems to embody as well. But she is more than that, right? She is that embodiment of your purpose, of where you need to go, of what you need to do. I'm just going to look really quickly and see where Vesta is currently. So Vesta is currently retrograding. So Vesta is currently retrograding in Virgo. It's going to retrograde until the end of April, the 20th of April by the looks of it, or the 19th, depending where you live in the world. So it is definitely making us look at what we need to plan to move forward in our life, right? It is looking at whether or not we are content with where we are, whether or not, we are doing enough to not only service others, but servicing ourselves, right? Are we nurturing ourselves? Are we looking after ourselves? Are we ensuring that we are following our soul's purpose and what we were brought here to do, while at the same time making sure that we are servicing the community or our family or you know, we're looking after other people as well, right? So it is kind of that balance that Vesta is striking right now, and as it is retrograde, it is kind of that internal look, that internal pull inside to make sure that we are doing that. So you also have facing adversity with number 8, and we have leadership with number 42. Facing adversity is Mars in Aries, and leadership is, what is that? Neptune in Leo. I have to look at that. So definitely looking at whether or not you are on the right track, making sure that you are making moves towards where you want to go. I'm not surprised. I'm looking at your card, at your tarot right now, the first 3 cards, and that really does seem as the case. You know, you're really looking at where you want to go. You're really looking at making sure that you are on the path you want to be on, right? Your tarot, you know, you are 3 of Earth, the Sun card, and the Carousel, right? You're coming into the month of March looking at whether or not you are where you want to be, whether or not you are doing things that you enjoy doing, that you are, you know, on the path that you're meant to be on. And if you are, I mean, you're making tracks, you're going for it, you're putting the effort, the time, the effort, and the energy into doing this, Leo, and this is very good for you. Yeah, you're very confident right now, Queen of Fire. You're very confident this month. The Star and the Consequences card. You have a lot of mages. I just want to say this, like, right off the bat, there's a lot of mages here. I do want to say that this is probably going to be a very important turning point for you, or a very important month in regards to where you are going or setting yourself up on your path forward. I'm not surprised because we do have the Aquarius stellium, so obviously it is activating your sun sign, your sign of Leo, as Aquarius is the opposite to, as Leo is the opposite to Aquarius. So you are really being pushed towards making sure that you go towards your soul's path here, and you're very happy and you're very content in your pursuit of this. You're feeling very the Queen of Fire, the Star, and the Consequences. I do see things going good for you. If you are needing to worry about, if you're worried about like if you're worried about legal implications, or you're worried about getting some sort of like permit or some sort of like trademark or anything like that, Leo, you don't have to worry about that. It'll come through with the Consequences card. You know, it kind of seems as though everything's like all rockets go, or you know, it's all go go go. The 9 of Air, the Judgment card, and the Page of Water. The one thing I do want to make sure is that you're not overly obsessing about this. Like, am I on the right path? Am I doing what I need to be doing? Do not overthink things, Leo. Just kind of make the decisions and roll with it. Like, don't overthink things. Don't look back and go, did I make the right decision there? Did I make the right decision there? Don't do that. Make the decision and keep going. Keep rolling, Leo. Because everything is going to work out as it needs to work out. The High Priest here, the Hanged Man, the Warrior. Look at all these mages. You've got mages coming out left, right, and center, Leo. I mean, you're manifesting what you want to do, right? You're on good timing here. You know what you need to do. You're learning as, you know, you're learning new things as well. There is this need, however, for something. You need to be patient on something, because there's something you're being a little impatient about. Like, you're waiting for something, like, it's something important. I don't know quite what it is, because I don't know quite what it is. It might be like some sort of like trademark, or it might be some sort of like you're waiting for like a loan to come through. But whatever it is that you're waiting to come through, you need to be patient for it, because it's coming. It's coming, but it's taking a bit of time to kind of go through the legal hoops or something. I don't quite know what this is, but it's like it's going to take a little bit of time, but it's coming, right? Because you do have things going your way. It's just whatever this one thing is. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. It's got to go through things that you didn't expect it to before you can get it. Five of Air in the lower world. It's got to go through a few hoops before you can get to it. But you will get it in the end, because the Warrior is there, the Strength card. The Seven of Water, the Five of Air in the lower world. What is this? What is this? Solitary, Three of Water, Temperance. Don't let your temper get the better of you. That's what this is. Don't let your temper get the better of you. Kind of balance it out. Kind of just be patient. It's gonna come your way. You just need to be a little bit patient here. The Solitary with the Three of Water and the Moderation card, the Temperance card, tells me that there are things you can do while you wait for this. While you wait for this to kind of clear itself through its legal hoops, or through whatever it needs to go through. It might be like a building consent, or I don't quite know what it is, but it could be a building consent, because the Warrior is there. Regardless, there are things that you can do while you wait for this to go through its like processes. There are other things you can work on. Nine of Water, the Two of Fire, and the King of Fire. Yeah, there are other things you can work on. There are other things that you can focus on your attention on. There are people you can meet or collaborate with in the meantime. And there are decisions that still need to be made in the meantime. The Two of Earth, the King of Air, and the Ten of Water. This patience will reward you, because you know whatever this is that you're waiting for is going to come through. Again, I keep needing to repeat it for some reason. It's going to come through. The two of Earth tells me that the Two of Earth in between a King of Fire and a King of Air kind of tells me that you need to make sure that you look at this more logically. Then let your anger and your emotions get the better of you, because in the long term there are long term benefits to just kind of letting this go through its processes. The Nine of Earth, the King of Water, and the God. Yeah, like there's a lot of masculine energy here, so you're definitely building something. The Nine of Earth with the King of Water and the God, yeah. Take control of the things that you can control. Take control of the things that you can do right now while you're waiting for this process to kind of go through. And get those kind of in order and where they need to be. So that when this thing does come through, then you are literally able just to go for it, right? And you don't have to do the other things that you needed to do, because you've already done them. So I'm going to pull a few extra cards. What do we got? What else does Leo need to know? We've got the Trader. It says exchange energy to create abundance. We've got the Winter, take care of your needs. And we've got the Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Yeah, there is, yeah, because you just need to be patient for, yeah, take note of intuitive messages at the bottom of the deck. You know that this is something that just kind of needs to go through its legal hoops, so there's no point kind of losing the plot over it and getting angry. Kind of just deal with what you can deal with right now and kind of just take it all on the chin, right? You got to wait for this process to go through, whatever this is, this permit, this building consent, this whatever it is. You've got to wait for it, so just wait for it. Like, it's going to come in when it comes in, so there's no point worrying about something into, you know, there's no point getting worked up over something that you have no control over, right? Focus and worry about the things that you can control, Leo. So that's what I've got for you for this reading. I hope that you have a very good month. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. I will leave a link in the description below. I post there daily. I also post pick cards on there on a Wednesday and a Saturday. I'm actually posting what is Wednesday's, I'm recording this on a Tuesday, so tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I'll be posting, what's the pick card on Wednesday? What does Saturn want to tell you? I'm doing a Saturn themed reading. And then on Saturday we're doing the full moon and Virgo blessing reading as well. So that's what I've got for now. Until the next video, guys. I hope to see you then.